framed for a crime she didn't commit. A flight attendant finds her world collapsing. Her own husband and the woman she called her best friend publicly accuse her of gross negligence, claiming she single-handedly jeopardized a life-saving surgery. The powerful matriarch of the city's wealthiest family storms into the airport, slapping her across the face and screaming for her to pay with her life. The patient, the matriarch's beloved younger son, is fighting for his life after a heart transplant was delayed, and they've chosen their scapegoat. Her manager, eager to appease the powerful family, fires her on the spot. He orders security to restrain her, to be made an example of before the furious CEO arrives. Betrayed, abandoned, and publicly shamed, she faces complete ruin. But this narrative of incompetence is a carefully constructed lie. This is a story of a meticulous and venomous conspiracy. High above the drama floor, in a quiet security room, the airport's cameras tell a different story. The footage reveals a shocking truth. The woman's husband, the flight's captain, and her best friend, a junior attendant, were locked in a passionate embrace inside the cockpit moments before takeoff. They were caught red-handed, whispering their wicked plot to intentionally leave the surgeon and the donor heart behind on the tarmac. Their goal was as simple as it was cruel: to destroy the protagonist's career and life, getting her out of the way so they could be together. They confess their entire vile plan on tape, a permanent record of their treachery that will seal their fate. The CEO, watching this damning evidence on a monitor, finally understands the full picture. His face turns to stone as he realizes the woman being persecuted downstairs is not a villain, but a hero. The real culprits, the ones who truly risked his brother's life for their sordid affair, are her treacherous husband and her snake-like friend. Justice is coming, and it will be swift. What no one in that chaotic airport terminal can possibly comprehend is how the protagonist managed to avert the ultimate tragedy. They don't know her secret. She has already lived this horrific day once before. In her past life, their evil scheme succeeded perfectly. The CEO's brother died on the operating table, and she, blamed for everything, was pushed from a high-rise window, taking the fall for a crime engineered by the two people she trusted most in the world. As she fell to her death, she swore an oath of vengeance. If she had another chance, she would make the traitors pay 1,000 times over. Now, reborn at the most critical moment, she is armed with the terrible knowledge of their betrayal. When her so-called best friend falsely reports that all passengers are accounted for, the protagonist knows it is a lie. She bypasses protocol, marching directly to the first-class cabin and pointing to the empty seat of the missing surgeon, exposing the lie for all to see. Ignoring the furious commands of the pilot, her husband, and the strict airline regulations, she knows a human life hangs in the balance. She storms the cockpit, using a secret emergency code to bypass her husband's authority and contact the control tower directly. Despite his attempts to physically stop her and his lover's frantic protests, she successfully forces the taxiing plane to a grinding halt on the runway. She single-handedly prevents disaster, ensuring the doctor and the life-saving heart make it onto the flight. She has saved a life, but in doing so, she has declared open war on her husband and her best friend, who are now trapped in a web of their own making, scrambling to salvage their wicked plan.